Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. We're going to be getting the car a little bit more dialed in. We have Modded Culture Sanctuary coming up this next weekend, and well, there's a couple things I need to work out, so let's go over that. First thing we need to do, one thing I noticed at the last event, at least in the 4 runs that we got and the drive home, is that when I lowered the rear of the car to as low as it is now, I also adjusted the rear shocks to what I thought was going to be the correct preload. Whether or not it's the correct preload, I don't feel like it has enough preload. We're going to add an extra, I'm going to preload the rear shocks about an extra inch. And then I'm also going to stiffen up my dampening by about a quarter of its max value. That should get the rear a little bit stiffer and allow my car not to body roll as much, which should help with that bouncing and keep my power on the ground. What little power we do have in the thing. So that's step one. Let's go ahead and jump to pulling the front wheels or the rear wheels off. We'll go ahead and add the preload that I'm looking for, and then we'll go from there. Okay, well, we get the preload adjusted. I put about 3/4 of an inch more in the rear. So that should put us at about 1.25 inches of preload. So hopefully that'll fix some of the issues that I was having with the consistent bounciness. I don't know 100% yet. I still have the back jacked up because I'm gonna end up getting the front jacked. We are gonna change our oil before this event. I just kind of didn't before the last one, but being that it has 3 events under its belt now, I think it's definitely time. The other thing that I want to do before this next weekend is install these. I've been waiting for these. These are FIA rated backing plates for the harness eye bolts. They go underneath the car. We do have body washers under there, but that's not the safest way that we can do it. And I would feel a lot better knowing that I got a few of these bad boys holding me in the car. So we are going to end up getting these installed too throughout the rest of this next week. That being said, I think for now, that's it for me. I'm going to go inside, wash off, enjoy the rest of the evening. Tomorrow, we'll probably work on a few of these, get these in there. And then I do have to place an order for oil because nobody around us carries the liquid moly I use. So we're going to go ahead and get that ordered. It should be here in a couple of days. We'll get that changed out, and then we should be all good for the next event. Just do a bolt check here and there and make sure everything's tight. But for now, that's where I'm going to tie up for tonight, and I will catch you guys tomorrow. All right, so we're back in the garage the next day. Unfortunately, no one around us has oil, or at least the liquid moly that I run in the drift car. So we have 5 liters showing up tomorrow. So we're gonna go on a little bit of a side quest here. Nisha's E46 has a bit of a problem, and that's that it squeals like a pig whenever you start it and it's running. I personally think, just from listening to it and putting my ear to it, it sounds like it's just the idler pulley right next to the alternator. So we have a new one. I made sure to pick up the fan clutch removal tool. And so yeah, today's gonna be just jumping into that, getting that done really quick. And then tomorrow we'll have the oil come in to change the oil on old girl right here. And then we'll also get the backing plates finished up sometime later this week as well before the event. So let's jump into Nisha's car. Let's just knock this out really quick because it is hot in the garage. We're still 105 degrees during the daytime out here in Arizona right now. So faster I can get this done, the better. Oh, that's okay. All right, well, we got that all wrapped up. Really, at this point now, it's just kind of housekeeping items and making sure that the car is going to be reliable and that all of the, as much maintenance as we can possibly do is done. That being said, we got this thing for a hell of a deal, and a little bit of work on the weekends isn't really too much to make sure that Nisha has a good platform to really start building something of her own. Now that we have that done, nice thing is she can drive the car and not draw a hell of a lot of attention to herself everywhere she goes due to her car screaming. That being said, we're done in the garage right now, which I'm really glad because it's really hot. I'm gonna go in and shower off, then I'll be back out here again tomorrow when the oil gets here. We're gonna drain the oil on the drift car and start wrapping up the backing plates for all the harnesses. Just make sure we're all squared away there. So I'll see you guys tomorrow again. All right, no leaks, just purring. We're all good. It's another step down. I'll check back in with you guys tomorrow night. All right, well, day 3, it's Wednesday. It's a little bit later in the day. We got Maya down for bed, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I've already gotten 2 of the harness backing plates put into the car. I'm gonna do the rest. It's gonna be a whole lot of just me laying under the car for a little bit and swapping things out. Not sure how much I'll film of it, but that's what I gotta do right now anyways. If you're not getting the gist of this video, this is how I make most things happen for most videos, especially on work weeks. Just able to do bits and pieces here and there, and that's one video. It usually takes me a few days to put together one video just because lately it's been so hot. So thankfully we're cooling off and be able to do a lot more at one time. All right, well, I didn't film any of that, kind of because I forgot and also because I was just trying to knock it out. But I got all the backing plates under the car, so the harnesses are that much more secure. And really all that's left is packing up tools for Saturday and doing a quick bolt check on the car just to make sure in the 4 laps that we had in the last event that nothing came loose. We're ready for the weekend. It's gonna be a really good time. So I'll see you guys on the next video next week. If you guys like today's video, hit a thumbs up, drop a comment. If you haven't yet, hit subscribe. Definitely helps me in the channel. And until the next one, y'all stay easy.